Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of Susan B. Anthony $1 coins. And trust me, some of these coins could be worth life-changing money. Seriously, people have found rare dollar coins in old jars, loose pocket change, and even at yard sales, only to discover they're worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll reveal the top 2 most valuable Susan B. Anthony dollar coins you should be looking for. We'll cover rare dates, key mint marks, and valuable mint errors that can turn an ordinary coin into a hidden treasure. So stay tuned, and make sure to check your coins, because you might already have one of these rare pieces at home. Let's get started. First up, the story of the Susan B. Anthony dollar from 1979 with a D mint mark begins with a bold and historic decision by the United States. For the first time ever, a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, was placed on a circulating U.S. coin. This wasn't just about currency. It was about recognition, equality, and honoring a figure who fought tirelessly for women's rights. When the coin was introduced in 1979, it carried a sense of importance and change, but at the same time, it faced a surprising challenge that would shape its legacy forever. The 1979 D dollar was minted in Denver, and millions were produced for circulation. However, unlike earlier silver dollars, this coin was not made of silver at all. It was a copper-nickel-clad coin. Many people were confused by its size and color, often mistaking it for a quarter. Because of this, the coin never became popular in everyday use, and large quantities were stored away rather than circulated heavily. This unusual history is what makes the Susan B. Anthony dollar so fascinating. It was meant to be revolutionary, but it struggled to find acceptance. Now let's step into the world of value and the powerful myths that surround coins like this. You may have heard claims of $700,000 or even million-dollar Susan B. Anthony dollars. The truth is more grounded, but still exciting. A normal 1979 D coin, even in decent condition, is usually worth only a few dollars at most. But, and this is where the story becomes gripping, there are rare variations and conditions that can push certain coins far beyond their face value. One of the most famous varieties for 1979 is the wide rim or near-date version, though this is more commonly associated with Philadelphia coins. Still, collectors search every 1979 coin carefully because small design differences can mean big money. Add to that the possibility of mint errors, double strikes, off-center designs, or other unusual features, and suddenly, an ordinary-looking coin can become something extraordinary. These rare pieces are the ones that spark stories of hidden wealth and life-changing discoveries. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A coin that has never been used, still showing its original shine and detail, can be worth significantly more than one that has been worn down over time. In the highest grades, where perfection is nearly impossible to achieve, collectors are willing to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These are the coins that often end up in auctions, drawing attention from serious buyers who understand their rarity. When it comes to dirty condition coins, the reality is often the opposite of what many believe. Dirt, scratches, and will usually reduce a coin's value. Cleaning a coin can actually damage it further, removing the natural surface that collectors want to see. However, if a coin has a rare error or unique feature, even a less-than-perfect condition might not completely destroy its value. In such cases, the rarity becomes more important than the appearance. The mention of stickers points to the world of professional grading. Coins that are examined, authenticated, and graded by experts gain a level of trust in the marketplace. A certified coin with a high grade can command far higher prices than an uncertified one because buyers know exactly what they're getting. This is where ordinary collectors sometimes discover that their coin is more valuable than they ever imagined after it has been professionally evaluated. The legend of overnight riches in coin collecting comes from rare, documented cases where extraordinary coins have sold for huge amounts. While in 1979, D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is unlikely to reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. The excitement comes from the possibility that a rare error or exceptional condition could make it far more valuable than expected. These stories continue to inspire people to check their coins, look a little closer, and wonder what they might be holding. In the end, the true power of this coin lies in its story. It represents a moment of change, a tribute to a historic figure, and a reminder that even something as small as a coin can carry meaning far beyond its value. So if you have a 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look, understand its details, and appreciate its history. Because while most may be ordinary, the right coin, with the right features, could still surprise you in ways you never expected. The story of the Susan B. Anthony dollar from 1980 with a P mint mark takes you into a fascinating moment when the United States was still trying to make a new kind of dollar coin work in everyday life. The P stands for Philadelphia, and unlike earlier decades, coins from this mint now proudly carried their mark. This coin honored Susan B. Anthony, a powerful symbol of change and equality. Yet despite its historic meaning, the coin struggled to gain popularity, often confused with a quarter and rejected by the public. That failure is part of what gives it such a unique and almost mysterious place in coin history. By 1980, production of these dollars was already declining because demand had dropped sharply. Banks still held large supplies of earlier coins, and fewer new ones were needed. That means while the 1980 P dollar is not rare in the traditional sense, it comes from a time when the series itself was losing momentum. This creates an interesting tension. Millions exist, but far fewer people paid attention to them. And in the world of collecting, attention can be just as important as scarcity. Now let's step into the powerful dream that surrounds coins like this. The idea of a hidden treasure worth $700,000 or more. The truth is clear, but still exciting. A normal 1980 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar, even in decent condition, is usually worth only a small amount above face value. It is not made of silver, despite what many believe, but of a copper-nickel composition. However, the coin world is full of surprises, and value can appear where you least expect it. The real magic happens when rarity meets uniqueness. A coin with a minting error, something that was never supposed to happen, can suddenly become extremely valuable. Imagine a coin struck off-center, or one with a double design, or even a rare planchet mistake. These are the coins that collectors chase with passion. They are not just currency. They are accidents of history, frozen in metal. While a standard 1980 P coin won't reach massive prices, an extraordinary error coin could rise into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity. Condition is another key that unlocks value. A coin that has never been circulated, still holding its original shine and sharp details, can command a much higher price. At the highest grading levels, where perfection is almost impossible, collectors are willing to pay serious money. These top-grade coins are rare, not because they were made in small numbers, but because so few survive in flawless condition over time. The idea of dirty condition coins often misleads people. Dirt, scratches, and will usually reduce a coin's value. Cleaning it can make things even worse by damaging its natural surface. But there is a twist. If a coin has a rare and dramatic error, collectors may still value it even if it isn't perfect. In those cases, the story and uniqueness of the coin become more important than its appearance. Then there's the world of certification, the sticker or slab that can transform how a coin is seen. Professional grading companies carefully examine coins, confirm they are genuine, and assign a grade that reflects their condition. A certified coin gains trust and credibility, making it far more attractive to serious buyers. This is where ordinary coins sometimes reveal their hidden potential, after being evaluated by experts who understand what to look for. The legend of overnight riches comes from rare and extraordinary examples that have achieved incredible prices at auction. While a 1980 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar is unlikely to reach hundreds of thousands of dollars, the excitement lies in the possibility that something unusual could be hiding in plain sight. These stories inspire people to check their coins, to look closer, and to imagine what might be waiting to be discovered. In the end, this coin is more than just a piece of metal. It represents a bold attempt to change how Americans used money, a tribute to a historic figure, and a reminder that value is not always obvious. So if you have a 1980 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar, don't rush to spend it. Take a moment to examine it, understand its details, and appreciate its story. Because while most are ordinary, the right coin with the right features could still surprise you in ways you never imagined.